Number 14, I'm not sure if it's Joe or Heather on this one.
This is, I met with Heather and Tracy about a month ago to discuss revising the solicitor license local law that we have. The current local law was developed back when we had Charlie Chips Delivery Man and the Milkman. And with the growth of the town, we've now become a target for many solicitors. And we need to get control of it. And control, I mean giving my people the ability to, number one, identify that they have a permitted license out there, and that the people we're allowing to go home to home are safe, and that they're don't have criminal records, and are the kind of solicitors and businesses that we want coming into the town, as far as they call them, hawkers and peddlers. So we've gone through the draft 1, we're on draft 2 right now, and I just sent it back to Heather with several other comments and changes. We need to meet again before we can put a final draft together and bring it before the board.
Yep. Chief and I spoke this morning. We thought maybe if you set a public hearing for the second meeting in June, that would give us plenty of time to get a solid draft to you for review. Any comments you wanted to make on it, you could get back to us and you could hold a public hearing at the end of June.
One being maybe time frames that they're allowed to.
That's actually already addressed in there, but Wayne actually had some additional thoughts on that. So we're trying to work between the 3 offices that deal with it the most: the clerk's office that issues a license, police office that a lot of times has to enforce it, and then zoning too, because that comes into play. Make sure that everybody's concerns are addressed.
That'd be the fees too for the...
Fees is yet another issue.
Make a motion that we set June 22nd, 2009 for the public hearing for solicitors' licenses, Chief, or is that what you call it?
Local law 154-1.
Yeah, I think it's chapter 154 of the code currently. Yeah.
So moved.
Second.
Ms. Tarwacki?
Yes.
Mr. Ryback?
Yes.
Mr. Coral?
Yes.
And Mr. Dudzinski?
Yes. 15, Wayne.
Yes, this is, we're asking board approval for a fireworks permit at a private residence at 7707 Tottenham Road. The residents there are having a wedding at their house. They have a large house back in the woods. We reviewed it and signed off on it. So we're asking for approval.
Is the fire department?
Yes, they have.
Can take a look?
No, Syracuse is aware of it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Motion to approve.
Second.
Ms. Tarwacki?
Yes.
And Mr. Ryback?
Yes.
Mr. Coral?
Yes.
And Mr. Dudzinski?
Yes.
And this is with them paying a $75 permitting fee.
That's correct. Number 16, Wayne.
I'm also seeking board approval for the fireworks permit for the chamber function across the street at Sacred Heart Church on June 13th. Same thing, it's been reviewed by fire and police in my office, and we've signed off on it.
And there will be no $75 because we waived that
That's
for
correct.
the chamber. Motion to approve.
Second.
Ms. Tarwacki?
Yes.
Mr. Ryback?
Yes.
Mr. Coral?
Yes.
And Mr. Dudzinski?
Yes. Number 17, Chief? Parade permit.
I request the board to approve the parade permit for the American Legion for the Memorial Day Parade, May 25th, 2009 at 9 a.m. And it runs from the cemetery to the American Legion.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Ms. Tarwacki?
Yes.
Mr. Ryback?
Yes.
Mr. Coral?
Yes.
And Mr. Dudzinski?
Yes. Gina, I know right now this is in the budget for the donation to the American Legion, the $500.
Yeah, Tracy has that in the budget. Yes, it's
Right,
in
that's what I
celebration.
thought.
Yes, it is. It's budgeted.
Okay. You want a resolution for that?
Sure.
Make a motion that the town of Cicero give $500 to the James Harvey Post 787 for the Memorial Day Parade. That's in the form of a motion.
Second.
Ms. Terwacki?
Does anybody know, like, what they use the $500
Yes,
for?
ma'am, I do. They use it for flags and things that are put on the graves at the cemetery for
Okay.
our veterans.
Yeah, we've done that for.
Okay, yes.
Mr. Ryback?
Yes.
Mr. Corral?
Yes.
And Mr. Dzinski?
Yeah.